You give us 3 minutes, and we give you the world. Good evening. I'm Casey Wong. A military submarine that went missing over 3 years ago has suddenly reappeared in the Baltic Sea. Confused seamen mistakenly opened fire on the last Lapland reservation, killing 12. Thankfully, our homesick sailors are back on U.S. soil. Welcome back, boys. In local news, a new crime wave that is sweeping Detroit has already claimed the lives of 21 police officers. Here's a statement from the head of OCP, Omni Consumer Products, that's funding and running the Detroit Police Department.
Old Detroit has a cancer, and that cancer is crime. It must be cut out, and OCP holds the scalpel.
According to our sources, the attacks were aimed at catching the attention of a man whose identity remains unknown. This dangerous new guy in town seems to have his eye on doing business in old Detroit.
Get your hands off me! Shut
I'm sorry. There seems to be a
Disturbance? I'm a big fan. Now move! Don't adjust your television sets. Your regularly scheduled program will be back shortly. Now, this message goes out to the new guy in town. It seems that you're looking to spend some money in this great city of ours. I'm here to tell you that the Torchheads are open for business. You may have heard of us as the #1 supplier of nuke in old Detroit. The most potent, addictive drug available in front of every convenience store, school, or library near you. But that's not all we're capable of. Let's get you up here. We'll get Officer Howard to illustrate the point. You see, Officer Howard made a drug bust that cost us a lot of money. We want to reward this dutiful officer with a performance bonus. A lifetime supply of nuke. Oh man, you're gonna have the time of your life. There you go. Enjoy. New guy. Us Torchheads are more than capable of doing whatever you need done in our city. So what is it, huh? Arson, smuggling, drug dealing, good old-fashioned murder. We do it all. You've got the money, we've got the power. So let's talk.
Good to see you, Murphy. Lieutenant's at the main entrance to the TV station.
And here it begins, RoboCop Rogue City, which was actually a free game of free monthly game of PlayStation Plus this month, which is, I say, this was a quite good treat. Came out about late 2023, and I played as, not full of it, I played enough just to know that, yep, I wanna play through it. This game just oozes reverence towards source material, meaning it is bloody and it has black comedy in it. And they got Peter Weller to do the voice, so which means that they got the best possible guy to do the RoboCop. So it's a basically first-person shooter, but it has some very minor RPG elements in it, very little, and of course. And Robo himself doesn't move fast. He can do a little bit of brisk jog and do the basic plodding around that he is usually doing. So you can say that the gameplay is very much what you could expect from Robo. That he ain't fast, but he's definitely tough. And this would be that kind of situation that you would expect that hostage situation in criminally underfunded Detroit police, but luckily their one-man slave army reinforcements is here. Although knowing that Murphy's character, I don't think there would be much need to force him to do his job.
We can't wait any longer. Those trigger-happy maniacs have a ton of hostages. But sir... Roger that. Over and out.
What is the situation?
Goddamn OCP tells us to stand down till SWAT arrives. That's our situation.
Looks like I'm on the way out.
Not so fast, buddy. Who do you think is gonna clean up this place? I'm not letting you off that easily.
You sound just like my wife.
If that's the case, let's get you patched up. We wouldn't want to get on her bad side. Press here. Medic! There you are, partner.
Lewis?
The hell is going on up there?
Sorry, dude! The police want us to release the hostages! So no hard feelings!
Hey! You can't go in yet! We need to wait for the reinforcements!
Reinforcements have arrived.
I knew you'd say something like that.
We need to find another way. It is too dangerous to cross.
For me. But you can take the heat. Go, I'll figure something out. Besides, you could do with a head start. Go on.
They just nailed that plotting walk RoboCop has.
I've got a signet ring. How much do you think I can get for it?
Is it gold?
It was taken off someone famous. Just look at him. He looks kind of familiar.
Guys! We've got company. Anyone expecting a silver freak?
Drop it, scum.
Finally, some...
And yeah, the bad guys, those guys are psychotic gang members called Torchheads, and RoboCop has the RoboVision, recognizing targets. Bullets tear up big holes, and he can also pick up guns like this, worse than his normal gun, 9mm pistol. And of course, blowing up heads is always fun. And of course, they would get also their RoboCop's own personal music just to tell that how awesome it is to be a RoboCop and mow down bad guys. Although aim is let's just take the basic gun. Oh damn. Oh, there it is. As much as I can say about the graphics is that it's completely functional, but not, you could say, truly of the most fanciest kind of graphics. Oh, and even the gun spin. But it's completely certainly functional enough.
Worried about the weight limit?
Lewis, you're here.
We need to get these elevators back online. The service box is in the basement.
Let me.
I doubt you had time between all the heroics, but I got a keycard from the janitor. It's good to do some real street work from time to time, you know? After you.
And I don't think they got Nancy Allen to do the voice for the Anne Lewis, but the whoever does her voice is good. And if it was Anne Lewis, then it's quite, well, nothing bad about that. So yeah, RoboCop plots around, shoots bad guys, and those bad guys and also gathers some evidence from crimes, which of course give you extra experience points.
Is fresh.
I bet some of those idiots are still here.
Yeah, and RoboCop, and he also has some of these, you could say, recovery packages that can be used to recover health. So, as the basic, you could say, gameplay necessity. Oh yeah.
Watch out! He's coming!
Open door!
I will keep them coming.
What a warm welcome, don't you think?
Yep, and... Flying to the balls can always be done. Yep, and not only headshots, the groin shots are also good and effective. And Robo can also grab bad guys, hold them around, and use them as projectiles, and they die. And also can scan stuff to learn different things. Yeah, but at least that was as much as deaths can consider, that was not of the bad, that bad. That's just hilariously. And I would just say that as much as first player shooter games go, the RoboCops, although died, let's say the default guns of the shooters go, RoboCops, although died, is it's one of those you could say that why would you even bother use anything else when you have already have the RoboCop super signature gun? Yep, shoot to the balls. Yeah, bad guys carry small submachine guns, which is to say Uzi, small Uzi, short Uzis, and pistols, and they are all drugged up crazies. And the aesthetics are just perfectly 1980s with all these big bulky electric and all that. And the so far introduced bad guy character called Suit is just appropriately crazy and unhinged. Yeah, shoot your buddy. Yep, and blood it just explodes all over the place. There's an assault rifle as well. And some drugs to confiscate, and more graffitis. Not even good ones. Just basically messy tags. Alright. And there's this nice little CRT scan lines visual.
I am detecting a short circuit. We need to isolate the cables.
I think I've got something just for that.
You are very resourceful.
Thanks, but I'd say it was a team effort. They're holding everyone in the studio. It's on the 30th floor. Huh?
So, our friends in blue finally decided to join our glamorous show. I'm afraid you're too late for my autograph.
Chopper's ready.
I've gotta go, but the party goes on. Guys, make sure you provide all our guests with a decent amount of amusement, so don't skimp on the nuke. See ya.
What a freaking psycho. We need to be quick before they kill anyone else.
That was a nice little reflection.
You saw something, didn't you?
We are here to enforce the laws. Let us stay focused.
Right. Just keep in mind that I'm here if you need me, partner.
Well, it's more like something that RoboCop doesn't much need partners, seeing that he's a bulletproof.
Just look at that, boys! The police dog and its bitch!
Not sure which one is which.
You're gonna take that back.
Oh.
Just look who it took him out!
Yep, but well, this time Robo is just, instead of using his own basic gun, is just using the stolen assault rifle. No, I would say it's a kind of bit of a gameplay flaw, but once you have picked up a gun, you can't just throw it back. Or throw it down. Or use as a projectile. But it is not much of a, you could say, problem. Let's just use this and grab a recovery charge. Top myself up. Okay, buddy. That's just so satisfying. But those guys are so drugged up that they are not caring about getting bullets into them. Yep, that's a nice long drop. And of course, because this is very 1980s action film, bad guys got heavy firepower, hand grenades, submachine guns, all drugged up crazy. Exactly what you would expect. And I say that the growing shot is always satisfactory to pull off. It doesn't even take much of... Well, RoboCop has all these improved. Oh yeah, let's grab some evidence. And of course, Robo can also use a melee attack, which is very devastating. And it gives a very satisfactory slow motion when you pull it off. Just a little clearance, I am playing this at the easy difficulty because I feel that this is the appropriate difficulty when it's a matter of RoboCop. Yeah, the basic bad guys are not that powerful, are not much of a threat to somebody who was very much decided to be able to take down basic bad guys with overwhelmingly effectiveness.
It's your fault they'll die!
Alright, and now... Did I succeed getting all
Thank God you've come! This lady really needs to see a doctor!
Murphy, these people need help. Why don't you go ahead? I'll stay with them.
Right.
This is Lewis. We have rescued 3 hostages, one with a gunshot wound to the abdomen, requesting urgent medical assistance. Over.
Well, no. Looking at the fact that RoboCop is basically just, you could say, he's the vanguard of basically of Detroit's very overworked and underpaid and undersupplied police force. So interestingly enough, this RoboCop as a setting seems to have a very big respect towards police work. It's basically they are not shown as basically villainous. They are shown actually quite much ambiguous lies, because of course there's corrupt characters as well, but most of the police force is shown to be honest and hardworking. And I really like that kind of angle nowadays in this kind of pressure. Of course, it's part of the, you could say, satirical nature of the setting. But it's a nice to see basically a film where, or have a game where the most unambiguous force of good is law enforcement. Yeah, that guy had to be desperate. He should have fallen to his knees and begged. Would have resisting arrest when RoboCop is coming is very bad idea, knowing that RoboCop has no problem to protect himself or innocent with lethal force if necessary. But yeah, you start waving at the gun at Robo, he's gonna use his own gun and most likely shoot you way better than you do. Unless, of course, you have something like a anti-material, anti-tank level weapon which is needed. And I would say that this game's programming is, well, it was made with, you could say, not that much of a, you could say, big budget. Decent budget, of course, and the fact that they got to make Peter Weller to do the voice work. And I'm certain that there would have been the guy who did RoboCop in the television, you could say, less over-the-top violent television show, Richard Eden. And he could have also done decent work, but Peter Weller is the man, so they just asked right towards him. Yeah, it's hand-to-hand combat to you. Oh yeah, and there was some green screen shoot over here. What's it? Wake Up and Shine in X Studio. Jerry Jenkins, beer, honey, and use explosions for Jerry's entrance. Alright, some sort of plan for shooting the kitchen set. Yep, this is very much a television studio, or television/movie studio. That guy should have been smart and run away. But bad guys in this genre and era are not known to be smart. They're known to be drunk, pointlessly violent and visually interesting. RoboCop disarmed him. That whip doesn't really work in English language, as he said, taking away his gun, both of them. But, well, still, its gameplay is, well, gameplay is of course decent, but I think that this game was much more designed to be a experience of a RoboCop story and the gameplay was customized to be that. Although, of course, the little bit dog Robo can do is something that made it so that systems are glitching. And it's real nice that these kind of hallucination sequences can be added with the sense that RoboCop systems are being switched. Which means they are real and not just gameplay conveniences. They are really things what RoboCop sees and perceives.
I wasn't playing in the dirt.
So yeah, RoboCop in a sense was very good product of OCP, but he's not perfect.
What do you think about the color of this dress? I'm not sure if I like the pattern.
Yeah.
James really looks up to you.
Robo took a hit.
That he wants to be a police officer, just like his dad.
Oh.
He's coming! Kill the hostages!
And of course, the gameplay is made it so that, RoboCop actually can be gunned down by bad guys with that reducing health thing. But it takes a lot of firepower to put him down.
Hey, no sudden moves, cop! I'm not dying here! Get me another one of those choppers, like the one that took Soot! You hear me?
You work so hard, honey. Why don't you take some leave? We all could use a little break from this reality, don't you think?
Wakey, wakey! I'm talking to you, Shiny! Stand back from that door, or I'll shoot her! I swear to nuke!
I don't know what I would do if I ever lost you.
You got 3 seconds! 3!
Our family is the only thing I need to be happy.
2! Are you fucking deaf?
Promise me, we will stay like this forever.
1! Last chance, weirdo!
I love you so much, Alice. You okay there, Murphy?
Yeah, he ain't that okay. That's a little bit of a modern technology show.
What does it want? Get it away from me!
That modern-looking digital video camera.
Can't you see? It's unstable!
Ma'am, please, calm down. It's been a very tough evening, and I assure you that everyone wants to be back home with their families. Though for some of us, the night has just begun.
Hostage crisis solved. But RoboCop had a malfunction. Mental malfunction. That's bad. Not that easily tinkered with. And I don't really remember what was the name of the RoboCop's precinct that he worked from. It wasn't Metro South because that was where the...
Cash? No problem. Do you take singles?
Get back in line.
They're here.
Sergeant Reed, RoboCop's direct superior. Not voiced by Robert Dupuy.
Good job, Murphy.
I think you're forgetting someone.
Officer Lewis, you were remarkable.
Soot ran off with his tail between his legs.
Would have been nice if we caught him, though.
All right, all right. Are you done with this circle jerk, huh? Good. We've got a problem.
The malfunction caught on camera provokes a question. Can we put our safety into the hands of a machine, especially one as unreliable as RoboCop? We asked Max Becker, the head of security concepts at OCP.
Now quiet!
We would never put a defective product on the streets. That's not what we do.
We all saw it hesitate in a life-and-death situation. Why? Does it really know right from wrong?
Listen, I would trust this guy with my kids. I mean, if I had any. This was just an isolated glitch. Thank you.
Mr. Becker, I've got more questions.
I just want to snap her little neck. But she's got a point. This was not an isolated incident. It's a pattern. A pattern that the old man wants examined and fixed. Time to see what's hiding in that metal head of yours.
We know what's in Murphy's head. It's what's in yours that worries us.
Push me, and you might just find out. You, follow me.
Everyone is dismissed. And Lewis, I need your report on the TV station incident. On the double.
Alright, so here it is, RoboCop's precinct. Place which is his home and headquarters and all that.
When will this be fixed? Don't hold your breath. OCP isn't looking to spend a dime on our equipment.
Oh. And of course a little side mission.
What seems to be the problem?
My damn locker won't open. Can you try?
Yep, let's use the cyborg body strength to open the door.
My locker?
We wanted you to be safe out there.
Yeah, you guys, very fun.
Yep, that was a little just an introductory side mission that this game has. And Max Becker has very much looks like young Michael Keaton, but they didn't get Michael Keaton to do the voice, and he's way more obnoxious. So it's a nice little reference to that, basically new emerging actors from that era.
Okay, let's get on with it.
And of course, Anne Lewis has been very accurately modeled after Nancy Allen, who acted her in all 3 RoboCop films. Yes, there's even 3, although this one, I say might have been intended as actually 3rd. Because the 3rd one is bad. One of the worst movies ever made.
That's a nasty scar. I'd like to see the other guy. Am I right?
You do not. Trust me.
Don't mind me. I'll just get this off.
Oh, apparently...
So here's the deal, Robo. The old man is not happy with your performance. Instead of sending you to the scrapyard as I suggested, he wants to fix you. Hey, pretty boy. You sure know how to make an impression on the ladies.
Doesn't it hurt him?
Hurt? Lady, he's a machine. He's legally dead. We can do whatever we want with him.
No, madam. It does not hurt me physically.
So we're going to equip you with a little monitoring chip. It will do a real-time check of your systems so we can get to the bottom of what the hell is wrong with you. From now on, your performance will be monitored and graded. So better be on your best behavior, huh?
The chip is in. Let's see what we have here.
Yep, and of course Peter Weller's face is the model, and they really managed to nail basically how unsettling RoboCop might actually appear without his visor. Oh, and the stage performance. Well, experience points tally and all that. And with that, you also get some skill points, which then allow you to get some extra stuff going on. Deduction, psychology doesn't really matter much. Scanning, engineering, all these kind of basic abilities. So let's just go for the deductions.
Well, I can already see some unwanted activity in your hippocampus. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Other than that, Everything seems to be installed correctly. To be sure, let's make a simple test to check that all circuits are in order. What are your prime directives?
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
Okay, nothing disturbed. However, like with any new upgrade, I recommend visiting the range to check if you need calibration.
Is that everything?
Actually, no. Doctor?
Oh, yes, sorry. My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. I'm a police psychologist. I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering from emotional trauma.
Emotional trauma? Might as well talk to the microwave. It hasn't been working properly either.
OCP wanted to see if you'd be willing to have a talk with me as part of your evaluation. I noticed that a great deal of care has been put into making sure that your mechanical components work. However, one aspect of your composition that has been severely neglected is your human side, your brain.
I agree. If it was up to me, I'd remove it altogether. What do you think, Doctor? Would save us a lot of hassle.
I don't mind the hassle. So what do you say, officer? Is that possibly something that could be of interest to you?
I am not sure.
Robo, Reed wants everyone in the briefing room in 5. It's about the new guy.
Excuse me, Dr. Blanche, but I am needed elsewhere.
But we...
I think this might be actually quite good.
Can't say we didn't try.
Good moment to actually end this episode right here. It has introduced the basic story, basic characters, and basic setting, basically. Everything that you need to know, so the rest is just action and drama. It's a RoboCop story, written with extreme piety. So, see you next time. See ya.